In this recording on basic dimensioning and notes, we're going to continue with our project and we're going to create object lines, create hidden and center lines, and use the fillet command.
Now that we've completed all of our construction lines, we can go ahead and set our object layer as the current layer. To do that, we just go up to the layers properties in the ribbon and select object lines. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and make sure that object snap and object tracking are on. So we'll go ahead and turn on our object snap and our object snap tracking. We then want to select the line command, and we want to use this very bottom corner right here. We zoom in, should get a midpoint, select it, and then we're going to draw all the shapes that make up our object using these convenient construction lines. To draw the arc line, I'm going to specify next point. I'm going to say at 2 units less than 90 plus 30, which ends up being 120. Enter, and it will actually draw that 30-degree angle that I want. I'll then use my trim command and select both of these lines as trim lines and select those to trim those off. I'm now going to use the arc and the circle commands to draw the other pieces of our object. Once I have the object lines drawn, I can now set my hidden lines layer current. I can now copy some of the construction lines so I know where to draw my hidden lines in the right side view. To do that, I'll go to my copy command, copy the hidden line, select our points, and I can now draw my hidden lines. Once my hidden lines are done, I can set my layer to center lines, and I can go ahead and draw the center line in the right-hand view. We're now going to turn off the construction line layer so that we don't see it anymore. So we'll turn the light bulb off, and you can actually see all of the object layers much better. We can now use the fillet command to create the radius corners on the drawing, and we want to go ahead and select R for radius. I'm going to ask us what radius we want. We want to do 0.5, enter, and then select this line and this line to create the radius on the bottom of that. We're then going to use the exact same radius tool to create the 0.25 unit radiuses. So we'll do radius again, 0.25, and hit 4 spots that we need a radius like this. There and there. Here and here. Here and here. And then one more, we're going to do a fillet. And we're going to go ahead and do our trim and say no trim, and select here and here. We will trim this off using that. So we actually have all of our radiuses now. The last thing we're going to do is go up and save our file to the desktop, and we're going to go to our AutoCAD files and save it as bracket. Make sure that where it says files of type on the bottom of the dialog box that you have it set to DWG.